All right, and we're back very quickly with Chapter 2 of Dead Air.
This is Sorensen from CEC. Cut off their limbs. It's the only way they go down. It's their limbs. That's the secret. Comms are down. We can't get a broadcast out, so tell everyone you see.
That's 4.
Yeah, that's 4. That's the 4th time that they've done it. But in fairness, they did have a reason for doing it. Comms are down, so you have to... They literally have a reason for leaving the audio message for once. But yes, I am joined by my somewhat willing compatriots.
Stop that!
I think I need to turn down the volume on this thing.
Well, that's the problem I was going to bring up, is that I realized that unlike the first game, I did not turn down the volume in the main game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to emphasize the narration a lot more. But as I was saying...
That is a good point. Is our voices even going to come through this?
I'm pretty sure they are, because the whole point of narration emphasis is it cuts it down to like a certain percentage.
Oh yeah, I usually just lower the game audio by a certain amount when I edit Borderlands LP. So, if you need to do, whatever works for you.
Well, I usually, when I'm playing these games, set everything to like 75% or whatever.
But yeah, we got to get the introductions out of the way before something else goes wrong. I'm Oblivious as per usual.
I guess I'm Newbie Spud.
And I'm Azure Inc.
Yes, Newbie Spud and Azure Inc. My somewhat willing passengers on this ride.
For different reasons.
Hold on, there's explosions.
There's something.
People dying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, throw that lid at it. It'll work.
Oh, I was trying to pull the blade off of it and it didn't work, as you can clearly see. I came in here for the power node. But yeah, there's general scenes of carnage, there's people dying, there's an infector doing its thing out in the window.
Fun, fun, fun.
Why do we not have swords?
Probably because they're not much used in close quarters. And remember, necromorphs are one-hit kills.
No.
Well, it depends on whether they're attacking...
If you're armored or not.
Well, to be fair, the engineering suit does look like it's built like a tank.
Yeah.
So I give it props for that. It does. Even though a lot of it is fabric, I think I would feel a lot safer in that suit.
They need like a piston spike or something that comes out of the gauntlet.
What, you mean like that thing in Big O where he's got the hydraulic piston that punches stuff?
Kind of, but with a spike that comes out of the gauntlet, so you like punch someone and then you like click your fingers together or something like that, and a giant spike comes out and stabs the guy.
I end up imagining like the heavy melee from Mass Effect 3, just the Omnitool spike thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, the disposable clip thing. What I'm doing right now is selecting my loadout for the rest of the game. You're kind of required to use the plasma cutter in the first few...
electrocution spears.
Yeah, the javelin spikes, or specifically their telemetry spikes, which apparently are an actual thing.
Anyways, what were you saying about a loadout?
Oh yeah, weapons loadout. I picked up the javelin gun already, but I wanted to wait until I could actually buy ammo before I completely got rid of the plasma cutter and its stuff. I'm not selling the plasma cutter because it doesn't give me anything. But I am moving it in favor for the javelin gun and flamethrower.
Alright.
Yeah, the two weapons that I have absolutely no experience with outside of getting achievements on the Xbox. I did notice though that the flamethrower is decidedly not assy in this game, so you sound so enthused, Phil.
Well, I'll be more enthused when I see it in action, and it actually doesn't suck.
You're not going to take his word for it.
Well, I am going to use it very well. I believe I can see into the future. I think I see some flamethrower use coming up soon. I'm not sure how I know that, but I do know.
If you say so.
And just what I'm doing right now is make sure I'm properly stocked up, because I'm not 100% sure on the ammo usage ratio that I'm gonna have, because again, being unfamiliar with these weapons, I'm not sure quite how cost effective they are, you know.
I can see the spear gun thing as being pretty effective, because as we've seen you throw their like blades and stuff at them, which I assume the javelin gun worked very similarly.
Yeah, it basically, it works on the same principle as telekinesis, and it stabs the shit out of them. And the alternate fire, if you missed that in the beginning, was you can choose to press the alternate fire and spend another clip to set off the javelin, and it causes an area of effect shock effect, which you think could be... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's neat.
Oh, no, it's fantastic. There's a couple downsides, though. One, do not stand near it when this happens.
Oh.
It does not differentiate between friend or foe, so don't shock yourself. Because that's a very embarrassing way to die, especially when you upgrade the javelin, because I don't know if you noticed, but on the node screen there's a special node, there's a special node on there, literally labeled special, and it adds a secondary effect to its alternate fire, which it shocks, and then the javelin itself explodes. Oh, hello.
You took your sweet time with that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to waste ammo. You know, this is this isn't like normal mode where ammo's just falling out of the sky. I actually have to conserve my ammo.
Gotcha.
So you'll be seeing me play somewhat smarter than I did in my first game.
Gotcha.
I can see that lightning javelin thing being very useful in like a crowded room.
It is and it isn't, because the range isn't as much as you think it is, except when you're right next to it, then the range is actually more than you think it is. And I don't mean that jokingly. I've shocked Isaac a number of times, as you'll probably see in the playthrough. Again, I'm not sure how I know that, but you know, it's you know, I have clairvoyance and shit. So, yeah, that's the various ammo, the rivet bolts, the line gun, all that. But we're not going to concern ourselves with that. The only other ammo that we will concern ourselves with is the what?
What?
What the?
You keep breaking in and out.
I bet.
Oh no, the helicopter's back.
Well, that instantly derailed our commentary.
Point is,
What? I can't hear you over all this screaming.
yeah, that's not helping. And this is neither. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me too.
Die. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, and didn't take a whole lot of ammo. It took about 20 units to
Stop
kill.
screaming. Stop it.
The screaming will stop. I keep telling you to turn down the YouTube video because it'll make it easier.
Turned it down to like half, and it's still that terrible.
And, you know, this wouldn't be Dead Space if the lights didn't go out all the time.
Is she gonna be in the thing again with the glowing eyes and everything?
No, not this time. That sucks, buddy.
Glad we could
Oh
help.
well. Yeah, you just stood there, doing nothing.
To be fair, if I got a clean shot, I would have taken it. There's a guy from earlier.
Who are you? It's the drugs, Isaac. They gave us drugs to make us forget. But it's all coming. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you calling me? Isaac, look out.
There's a what now? Oh.
Leaper. And that is a very freaky sound effect, actually.
What sound effect?
That pow sound effect. That was the leaper screaming, but it was slowed down due to stasis.
Right.
It's a little freaky. 10 seconds, by the way. And we're coming up into the next section of apartments, so hope you guys paid your rent.